All right, this last video for 1.4, we're going to combine the elements of the last two videos. And the last two videos, we went over like terms and distributing. And we're going to do that both for this, but the order is very, very important, right? In math, we always follow PEMDAS. And since multiplying comes before adding or subtracting, distribute is going to come before combining like terms. Because combining like terms, you either add or subtract. Distribute, you multiply. So I'm going to do 9 and 10. Now, in any math problem, you always hear me say this, what should stand out is parentheses. Those are like the flashing lights. You take care of that first. So when I look at 9, this is what's standing out. All right, this 3 plus x. Now, they're not like terms, so I can't combine them. But to get rid of those parentheses, I have to distribute. Now, the number that's right next to the 3 plus x is this 3. So I'm going to distribute that. Now, this 4x, you might say, well, can't we just combine this 4x with this x to combine like terms? But think of this parentheses as a shield or as a barrier, and that you can't combine this x with this x until you break down that shield. Well, in order to break down that shield, we have to distribute. So this 4x, I'm just going to bring this down. This is the first step, distribute. And I'm going to distribute 3. So 3 times 3, that's 9. And then I put the second arrow. This positive 3 times this positive x is positive 3x. Okay, I put a little check mark. I distributed. Now I can look to combine like terms because I don't have any more parentheses, right? I broke down that barrier. I broke down that shield. So when I combine like terms, well, this 4x is similar to this 3x. And if I add those, they're both positive. 4x plus 3x is 7x. So I'm done with the x's. And then there's no other like terms with the 9. So I just end up with 7x plus 9. I can't combine those because this 9 does not have an x. So that's my answer there. So I put a little check mark. I combine like terms. Okay, let's look at number 10. Okay, and let's kind of focus in on number 10. Now it looks like I have a lot more terms here for number 10. But what stands out again is this 5 plus x. Now, I can't add them because they're not like terms, so what I distribute is this negative 2. Don't forget that negative before. Very important. So this 4x plus 3, I'm just going to bring those down. So 4x, I'm going to bring down this, plus 3. The negative 2, I'm distributing. So I put the first arrow. So this negative 2 times this 5 is negative 10. Put the second arrow. This negative 2 times this x is negative 2x. Just like that, I broke down the shield, I broke down the barrier. So then if I look for like terms, let's look at all the x's. I have 4x, I have 2x, but you can see I made a mistake. Don't forget the negative before it. So when I combine these, when I combine 4x and the negative 2x, right, if I combine this 4x minus 2x, that gives me positive 2x. So then what I'll do is a little housekeeping here. I'll cross these x's out. I already combined them. So then visually this tells me all I have to deal with is this. So I can combine those. They're just numbers. Positive 3 minus 10, well, that gives me negative 7. So I end up with 2x minus 7. Those are unlike terms, so I'm finished. All right, so on this video, we really just followed 2 steps. Get rid of the parentheses by distributing, and then look to combine like terms.